Good morning. Here's my outfit of the day. Today I'm wearing some black pants from New York & Company that are old. Just a basic white V-neck t-shirt underneath this sweater. The t-shirt's from Target. This sweater, I don't know if you can really call it that, it's pretty thin, is from J. Crew Factory and it's also a couple of years old. I'm wearing some grayish, silverish flats that are from a little no-name shop from a mall. They are old. My silver fossil watch. And I'm wearing my Tiffany's bracelet today. So that is it. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, it's 7:24 and I'm trying to get to work at least a little bit earlier than normal because I was out Friday. And so I just need to see how the classroom was left from the sub. I'm sure it's fine because I know the sub. But I also need to make copies of a social studies test that I'm going to be giving them today. So I had a very nice long weekend. Friday was my birthday, as you guys know, and it was just a nice day that I just spent it with my mom shopping. You guys know that because I talked to you on Friday, but it was just nice because I had Friday, and then on Saturday I met up with some more family members and we had sushi. And then I got my Costco cake, which is something that I really just wanted for my birthday this year. And then yesterday I went to a baby shower for one of my friends. So I had a really nice weekend. And to top it off, the weather was especially nice this weekend. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. The sun was shining. So it was the perfect Southern California weekend as far as I was concerned. So I am heading to school on Monday. I do want to say, that's what I was supposed to say. Thank you to everyone who wished me and my mom a happy birthday. I will be sure to pass on those birthday wishes to her. Thank you to everyone who encouraged me about third grade and everyone who gave me words of encouragement about, you know, keeping perspective on life and getting older. Sometimes it's just tough to keep proper perspective when you feel overwhelmed or when you are thinking about certain things you were hoping to have accomplished and you haven't quite gotten there yet. But all in all, I know that I have a life to be thankful for, and I am thankful for it, and I'm thankful to be alive and healthy. As far as me teaching third grade, I've had the weekend to think about it, and I'm really, really pleased about it. And you know, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I might ask, because the little clip that was cut off from last week was me explaining that there is a chance that a second grade class will be added, and if that happens, I think I have a fairly good shot of being able to be put in that fifth grade class should it be added. But now that I think about it, I almost feel like I'd rather just keep things as they are and stay in third, because I think it will just make me a more well-rounded teacher. I've taught fifth grade for so long, it's just something that I'm accustomed to, and I've taught third before, but it was pre-Common Core, so I know things have changed. And if my long-range goal is to just become a more well-rounded teacher for whatever reason, whether that reason is because I think administration is something I want to do, or just to be more well-rounded in general, staying in third for the upcoming school year might be the way to go, because it will force me to be outside of my comfort zone, work with younger kids, and kind of get acclimated and adjusted to that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll let the principal know that she doesn't have to consider me should that second fifth grade class open up. But that's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. But I'm still, either way, very excited about the upcoming school year. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm excited. Everybody there seemed excited. So there is no losing in any situation. If I stay in third, I'm happy. If I go to fifth, I'd be happy because I know fifth. And then just in big picture, I really just feel good about the decision that I made when it came to deciding between middle school and the new school. I think it was the right choice for me at this point. I've talked to quite a few people at varying levels of experience in terms of education, and they all said, you know, I would have made the same choice, knowing that eventually, if I go ahead and say I am going to try for administration, that I know I will be adding middle school to my experience sometime down the line. But I just couldn't pass up this opportunity, and I just feel really good about it. So I'm excited. Today, aside from that, it's going to be pretty busy. There's going to be very little new teaching because my kids have library, they have a math quiz, and they have a social studies quiz or test, and it is a minimum day, so those days fly by. And then I am triple booked after school. Technically, I have 3 meetings after school. One is a testing meeting that we have to have every year to make sure we administer the test correctly. Another one is a meeting with the parents who are volunteering for the decorations committee for 5th grade promotion. And then that's at 1:30. And at 3 o'clock, I have a teacher leader meeting that was supposed to have happened last Wednesday, but had to be rescheduled to today. So it's going to be a busy day, but I can handle it. So, what else? I don't really have anything else. I am feeling better. I am feeling a little on the bloated side because I did a lot of eating. I think I made a lot of poor food choices this past week. I ate out a few times, which is more than normal. I indulged in some Costco cake because that was a must-have for my birthday. I had some more last night. And I meant to bring the leftovers to school today, and they are sitting on the counter in my kitchen, which is very dangerous. So I definitely had to make it to the gym this morning. I'm going to really watch what I eat this week because I really put in some work when it came into food last week. So I'm at school now. I got some things to do, so I will be sure to talk to you guys later today. Hey guys, it is just about 5:30, and before I get into where I'm at for the day, I want to show you another sweet gesture today that was for my birthday. This was done by Marty, Mrs. Gomez, who you guys know and have met before. So let me step back. She decorated my door for me for my birthday. So when I came back from lunch, my door was decorated just like this. And then I had a little gift that was sitting right in there that I'm going to take you guys inside to show you. I have to unlock my door. So it started when I took my class to lunch. So I went to lunch, and I always walk through the office after I drop my kids off in the cafeteria, and she happened to be up there talking to our secretaries, and she said hey, and then we chatted, and she's like, hey babe, because she always calls people babe, what are you having for lunch? So I was telling her I was gonna have a salad, and I was kind of down about it, and I wanted something else, and she's like what? And I said, oh, I don't know, like some pizza or something, and we just kind of laughed off. And then I went into the teacher's workroom and saw that she had left me some flowers with this cute little sign. So here's the sign. It just says happy birthday, Miss Robinson loves Sophie and Marty, and she gave me some fresh flowers, which is super cute. And then I was just happy to get that. I just went back out to the office and I gave her a big hug because I just thought it was so sweet. And then when I came back from lunch, I saw that my door was decorated. My class was like, do you see your door? Do you see your door? And I was like, I see it now. And I thought that was it, and I felt special. But then the little gift that she left me is over here, and then I'll show you a couple of other things I got. So she made this little cup of treats. So in here is a Snickers, Reese's Pieces, Butterfinger, Twix. There's a gift card to Chick-fil-A, and then this one is to the Coffee Bean. So just really generous on Marty's part. She's always so nice, and I'm really going to miss seeing her. And then I also got some Cheeto Puffs from one of my students today because they know I like my Cheeto Puffs. I also got some Victoria's Secret product from another one of my girls. And then I have this card here that is from the student that left me or bought me this gift from Victoria's Secret. So I just felt so special and so loved because, again, kids don't have to get you a gift, let alone care that it's your birthday, and nor do parents. So that was great. I just got back not too long ago from my third meeting. I had my decorations committee after school, and that went well. We are going with a nautical theme for this year's promotion. So the moms and there was a dad came together. We brainstormed some ideas. We kind of delegated some tasks for right now, and then we're going to meet again in 2 weeks on April 17th and then go from there. Then Liza went to a testing meeting that I was supposed to be at, but I couldn't because I was having the decorations committee meeting, and she filled me in on the things that we need to know for upcoming state testing. We had to make a testing schedule to give to the assistant principal, so I gave her that. And then I went to my teacher leader meeting, and the bulk of that meeting was just kind of things that the principal wants to start thinking about for the upcoming school year. Some of which, I mean, I'm gonna get the information from my teammates, but 2/3 of us, Liza and I, won't be here tomorrow, so we'll kind of rely on what Cindy would like to see happen in some of those regards, since as far as we know, she will be the remaining 5th grade teacher here next year. And now I'm in my room just trying to make sure that I keep myself under control. I am a little overwhelmed because I have quite a bit that I need to do. I don't think it's gonna get all done in one night. So I have this stack of papers here that well, no, some of it's graded from Friday with the sub and some of it is not, but either way, it all needs to be recorded. Then over here, I have journals in this box that need to be read and responded to, journals here that are from, I don't know, last week that I needed to respond to and get back to, and same there. So as you can see, I'm backed up. And I'm kind of not mad because I told myself, it is your birthday this weekend, do no schoolwork, and I stuck to that. And I'm very proud of myself for that. I am paying for it a little bit now, but I still feel like it was worth it. So I have to take care of that stuff. And I'm also not lesson planned for tomorrow, let alone the week. So I kind of need to go home and figure that out. Plus I need to stop at Target and I need to cook. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to shut down here. I am going to take all my papers home, pack them in my bag. I'm going to take my Wonders book home and at least get tomorrow planned. Math is pretty straightforward. We just truck along one lesson at a time. So I have my math TE to kind of review that lesson. So I'm gonna do math. I need to look at Wonders. I have a sense of what I'm gonna do because we are starting a new unit. So it's just gonna be introductory. Then we have guided reading, and I'm right in the middle of working with the group that I did not get to finish. And then science, I think we're gonna do a practice test based on the new standards. So I'm not gonna teach a new lesson, I don't think. That is the plan as of right this very moment. So I'm gonna put my flowers on my desk somewhere nice where I can see it, but I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna tell myself, LaTanya, you can only do so much with the time you are given. So I'm gonna just remind myself of that. I'm gonna tell myself this is gonna be one of those weeks where you are gonna have to take it one day at a time. So don't get yourself all worked up. I know I will also be out a little bit on Thursday for a follow-up meeting on the African American, I think they call it an advisory board. What is it being referred to? Let me see. I don't know. African American Advisory Board, African American Educators, Parents and Teachers Group. It's something along those lines. But I will be out for a few hours on Thursday morning for that. So I do have to make some sub plans. So I'm gonna get that done. I do want to show you guys, one of you requested, and I can't remember exactly who it was, and I just realized I need to switch my calendar because it says March, but it's April. And I will try and do that tomorrow. I don't feel like doing that right now. Although I might do it before I leave because I'll forget. Good morning, here's my outfit of the day. Today I am repeating an outfit from earlier this year. I am wearing some, I don't know how to describe them besides loose fitting pants from Old Navy. This top is from Old Navy. I'm wearing this necklace here that I believe is from Charming Charlie. It's old. My black sandals from Nordstrom, and my like a gunmetal, I think you'd call that, and rose gold watch from Michael Kors. I can't really get it to focus, but I got that for Christmas using some gift cards I got from some students. So that is my outfit of the day. I will talk to you guys later. It's 5:25. I'm getting ready to leave in just a few minutes. I am in the process of packing up, but I just remembered I have a student birthday tomorrow, so I need to get their little birthday present together. So what I did at the beginning of the year is I made a Google form for the kids where I just asked them a series of just getting to know them questions. A couple of them were, you know, their birthday, and then I asked them what was their favorite candy. And so they responded. I think I had them do this like during the first week or so of school. So it is one of my students' birthday tomorrow, so I'm looking on this Google form to see what his favorite candy was, and it is fruit slices. So let me show you the Google form so that I feel like I'm giving you something of value in this vlog. So it is called Everything You Need to Know About Me. So here it is, and I just asked them some questions. It said, I'm so happy to have you in my class this year. Please complete this form so that I can learn a few fun things about you. So I asked them their name, their birth date, how old will you be on the next birthday, who do you live with at home, what is your favorite candy, what is your favorite color, which of the following is your favorite subject in school, do you like to read, yes or no, if no, explain why, if yes, what type of books do you like to read, what is one thing you would like to improve upon as a 5th grader and why, and is there anything you would like for me to know about you. So when it's someone's birthday, actually, so they responded to all of this, and I won't show you that because I don't want to show the students' names. So they responded to all this, and then all the answers are stored in a Google Sheet, I think is the proper name for it. And sorry, the lighting was weird. So then I have all the responses in a Google Sheet, and I always look to see, so let me back up. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. So they answered this, and then I made a list of what the kids said was their favorite candy, and then I went out at the beginning of the year and I bought the candy, which cost me about $30. I went to like the Dollar Tree and Target. So I bought it all at once, and I just have it in my classroom, and then when it's someone's birthday, I get out their favorite candy, I put in this little bag with a little label, give them a homework pass, and call it a day. So his favorite candy is fruit slices, which I'm pretty sure I have. It's nothing fancy, they're just stored in this bag behind my desk. So I need to find his fruit slices and his little gift bag, which is really just a paper bag with this label on it. Let me find that really quick. What I do in my class is if their birthday falls during the school year, I celebrate half birthdays so that everyone gets a moment. And I'm getting a little nervous because I don't see his bag. No. All right, so typically the bags will have this little note on it. I bought this not from Pinterest, from Teachers Pay Teachers. I don't remember where, but I know I can add the link to it. So the labels came from Pinterest and they're editable. So on here is the student's name. And then when I first saw this, the person that was showing this wrapped the candy in just brown paper, and I had a ton of lunch bags in my classroom, so I said let me just use the brown lunch bags. So I give them a bag like this, and then he liked fruit slices, so I had bought a bag of fruit slices from Target, and like I said, I spent about $1 on each of these candies. I put that in there, I fold it, actually this is the wrong bag. Bear with me. I put it in the bag. I fold it, and then their other part of their birthday gift is this homework pass that I have. So what's nice about this homework pass is that they can use it on anything, including math. Normally in years past, any other type of homework pass I've given out, they can use it on anything but math. But because it's their birthday, and I know sometimes family like to take their kids out for their birthday, I figured missing homework one night isn't going to make or break them. So it just looks like this. It's sitting on their desk when they get in the morning. They get excited because they know that they're gonna have like a piece of candy that they really like. They have a homework pass. And then I play for the backpack soundtrack, I play a happy birthday song. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It costs about $30 in total. Some people might think that's a little much, but I feel like it's not that much. I'm spending $1 per student, and it's just a nice gesture for their birthday. So I've gotten that done. Put this bag back in the corner. I am going to go home. It's 5:30. I need to get home at a reasonable time because I was supposed to cook yesterday, I think I said, and I didn't. I got home yesterday after going to Target and everything else, and by the time I finished walking Genesis, it was 7-ish. And then I take a shower and put my pajamas on before I cook, and by the time I got all of that done, it was 7:30. And I was gonna give it a valiant effort. I was really going to push myself and make myself cook because I had everything set up. And then I read the recipe for Blue Apron, and it required me to have some dough that was at room temperature. The dough was still in the refrigerator. I was not gonna wait for the dough to be at room temperature. And to be honest, as much as I love Blue Apron, I don't really like recipes that require dough. So my sister, I told her, since we share the cooking responsibilities, that anytime there's a recipe that requires dough, she will be on that because I don't handle dough. I don't work with dough. I did it once with Blue Apron, and I was so annoyed that I vowed that I would not be doing that again. So I just couldn't handle it last night, and I was supposed to do all this work last night. I think I showed you everything I was taking home, and I literally went home and did nothing. I just mentally couldn't do it. I think having to teach and then multiple meetings yesterday and then running the errands was just too much. So I'm gonna go home, cook the meal I was supposed to cook yesterday, today, and try and get a little work done after that. I got another little birthday treat from another PTO parent here, Mrs. Fanning and her son. They got me some more Cheeto Puffs because they know I like those. Luckily my sister likes them too, so she can help me eat them. And a cute little card that I have packed away, and a gift card to McDonald's, which I will put to great use because you guys know I love their iced coffees. So I feel very special. So I am going home, and that's what I'm gonna do. I think the cleaning lady's coming, so I'm gonna turn the camera off. It's gonna be awkward when she walks in here and I'm talking to a camera. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, here's my outfit of the day. Today I'm wearing a dress that I bought last week from Target. It was a couple weeks ago actually. I bought this during spring break, $24.99. I'm wearing it with the belt that I got from Old Navy earlier this year. I'm wearing some tan sandals that I got from DSW earlier this year, and a rose gold Michael Kors watch that I haven't worn in a long time. And then this is a Kendra Scott necklace that was a Christmas present from my sister. So that is it. I'll talk to you guys later. H-I-J. Where'd it go? K-L-M. No, she got you. Where's X? X, Y, L. X, Z. I am leaving my classroom right now. It is probably 6 o'clock, and I wanted to give you guys an update because I just realized months ago I told you that we were getting solar panels put into our school, and they were put up, and then we thought it was all done, and then it was really windy one day, and at one of the schools, it's not funny, at one of the schools, one of the solar panels came loose, and apparently there were pieces flying and some cars got damaged. So since then, all of our solar panels had to be looked at to see if they were properly done, and it turns out they weren't. So we have been without a parking lot for months. This was all supposed to be done by November, and it is now April, and they're not done, and it's not going to be done until the summer. So parking is at a premium around here. So there's this big controversy now because we have limited parking. We have about 35 teachers, aides, parents in the morning, so it can get pretty dicey. Recently, we have been complaining to our principal because the kitchen staff at our school has been coning off parking spots, and it's been a point of contention. So they've coned this spot, that spot, and that spot, and it has been a point of contention because it's not really fair that they get to cone off spots and save spots for themselves when nobody else gets to do that, and they get here later than us. So this morning I decided to rebel, and I parked in one of the kitchen spots because I just was frustrated. We're having to park on the streets. Some of us are not able to park anywhere near the school. We're parking on the playground. It's not safe because now, since they thought the solar panels were done, they took the fencing away from the playground, and that fencing was protecting our cars. And now that fencing is gone, so you can imagine at recess balls are flying everywhere. Cars are at the risk of being hit, and call me crazy, but I just don't want my car hit by a recess ball. So I decided to rebel, and I parked in a kitchen spot. I think our principal is going to ask the kitchen ladies not to do that because it's not fair. I was telling her at our teacher leader meeting yesterday, I would understand if they were having to haul things into the cafeteria, why they would be able to reserve these spots because they are right next to the cafeteria, but they don't have to haul anything. So I was just saying it's not really fair. None of us get to do that. So I don't know why they would be able to do that. So we'll see if that stops happening. But in the meantime, I might just continue to rebel. Good morning. Here's my outfit of the day. Today I'm wearing this dress from Old Navy that I wore earlier in the school year. I'm wearing it with this belt that I also bought from Old Navy, and then some tan sandals that I got from DSW over the summer. My gold Michael Kors watch. It's been a while, so I put on some Alex and Annie bracelets, and then it's in here somewhere. Here it is. I am wearing this necklace from Old Navy. Sorry. So that is my outfit. I'm headed to Starbucks, and I will talk to you guys later. finished the tour of the school and I am so excited. I did get some video clips of it and hopefully I can include it, but it is so nice. Everything is brand new and it smells new, and the classrooms are a great size and updated. The paint colors are great, and it's really nice for me because I currently am at one of the oldest schools in the district, so it's not the most updated one, and some of the teachers that I will be working with come from some of the newer schools in the district, so it's exciting for them too. But a lot of this school is very similar to what they are already working in. But for me, everything is an upgrade. Like the library is massive and huge to have a media room. The office area is huge. The workroom area is huge. And I don't know if I really captured it well, but the location of this school is surrounded by mountains. It's in this little tucked away area in the neighborhood, and it's just a peaceful place. So I'm just really excited, and everyone, of course, was just as excited as I was. So we are hoping that on the last day of school for us, that they are prepared enough for us to move our stuff from our classrooms that we are currently in to our new classrooms. And the district will be providing boxes for us. They will be moving the items for us. So they are very accommodating in that way. But I'm excited. Like, I'm ready for the school year to end, obviously, because it's summer break, but I'm just ready for the school year to end because I'm so excited to get my classroom started at the new school. So the next step for us is we have a little, they're calling it a Get the Scoop night, where we will be meeting the families that will be transferring from an existing school. So our population of this school will be made up of families that are coming from an already existing school that is kind of quite over impacted. Like it has a very large population. So we're going to have a Get the Scoop night so that the parents and families can kind of meet the teachers that will be at this new school, and just kind of put some faces to some names, put some faces to some grade levels. And I think we're also going to talk about school colors and what we want those to be. Right now we have a couple of ideas. We sort of talked about like a red or a maroon and gray. I proposed today, I said I really like the Seattle Seahawks colors. A, because I spent some time in Seattle, but B, I do like it because they're different. Like it's a very dark blue and kind of like a lime green, and I just like the fact that it's very bright and exciting. So I just know, like from experiences like this, I just know that although it was a tough decision for me, like I just for the longest time didn't know what I wanted to do and what I should do, I just know right now beyond a shadow of a doubt that I made the right decision for me at this particular point in my professional life. I'm just so very excited, and I think if I were going to middle school I would still be excited. It would just be a different kind of excitement, but this excitement just includes so much. I'm excited to teach a new grade level and force myself to do that. I'm excited to work with new people. I'm excited to help establish the culture of the school. I'm excited to just create a positive environment for kids and families to be a part of. And I'm just excited to go to a place where it is a clean slate. Like there is no baggage associated with it or anything like that. So I'm just happy. I'm just happy I really thought things through and really just listened to my gut and did what I know is right for me right now. So I need to stop and get my dog some dog food, and then I'm going to be meeting Liza for dinner. She is treating me to dinner for my birthday. So I'm glad I got to get some clips for you guys. The lighting wasn't great because everything was in the dark. I'm assuming they don't have electricity established just yet, but hopefully you can kind of see what I took clips of. But I'm excited. So I will probably be talking to you guys tomorrow. So I will see you later. Good morning. Here's my outfit of the day. Happy Friday. I'm wearing jeans, a green top from J. Crew Factory, this sweater or cardigan that I bought from Ross a long time ago, some sandals from Old Navy, a Michael Kors watch, and that is it. So I'll talk to you guys later. right, I have just about packed up for the day. I am packed up for the day. It is 4:22. I'm getting ready to go home and enjoy my weekend. I am tired, so I am excited to be going home. I am planned already for the week. I got some of that done. I did some paperwork that I needed to turn in for the principal and our school psychologist, and that's it. I still have this giant stack of journals to grade. I can't remember if I told you that I had to excuse my class from their journals this week because with my birthday and everything else, I got really, pardon me, I got really backed up and I couldn't get them read, so I have to get those done over the weekend. I will be coming in tomorrow because tomorrow is my cleaning ladies day, but for right now I'm going to shut down. I'm going to go home. I might stop and get myself a little iced coffee or something, just a little treat because it's Friday, or I might just go home and take a nap and do absolutely nothing at all. So just in case I don't get back on, I'm gonna say goodbye right here. I hope you guys have or had a great week, since you will be watching this after the week is done. I stopped talking because somebody was passing by. I hope you guys have had a great week, and if you enjoyed this week's vlog, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already done so. What else? I hope you guys enjoyed the tour, the little bit that I was able to show you of the new school. I'm really excited, like I said yesterday, but I don't really have much else to say. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for always being so supportive and kind with your words, and I will be sure to check in with you guys on Monday. That's it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, it's about 6:30. I'm at home. I'm still kind of simmering into the idea that I might be a third grade teacher next year, but I'm good. I'm still good with it. So before my mom and I go to dinner, I thought I would show you what I picked up for my birthday.